Hey, I want to thank everybody for sticking around to check out Cheer Dad. I am here with an exclusive first look at the cheer moms and our assistant coach. Y'all say hi, ladies. Hi. I want to go down the line because you've already seen the movie now. This is the end credits, right? Thanks for sticking there. Don't go anywhere. If you're getting up and getting popcorn, sit down. Wait. This is going to be great. You want to stick around and see this. The cheer moms are all here. I played one of the cheer moms by accident.
By default.
I'm really the director. I'm Joyce Slickeridge, and I'm also the CEO of Dream Empire Films and Casting. So excited to have the opportunity to bring this amazing story to the masses, to bring it to light. But I couldn't have done it without these beautiful ladies sitting to my left. So I'm gonna start with you, Tammy, AKA our Karen, cheer mom. So tell us a little bit about your character, how you connected with her. Is she anything like you really are? I hope not.
So, okay. I'm not either, but we all have our moments, don't we? We're human after all. So first of all, it was pretty fun getting to play a character that's my actual mom's name in real life.
Oh my God.
Like, it was super
But I met your mom and she's really sweet.
She's super cool. Yeah. But I got to be Linda, which was so fun. Hi, Mom. I got you. I see you. This has been such a special experience for me. I was thinking about this last night. I was laying in bed and I was just thinking, this has been one of the funnest projects I've ever worked on. And I love y'all. And it's just been special. There's just been that magic, that you just can't manufacture. And I love you, Joyce. These are like my sisters now, and I've made friends for life. And it was fun for me to play because for most of y'all that know me, I am so not like that in real life. I am very nice. And I might know something we don't, But it was just fun getting to just explore a different side of myself and kind of play an energy that I'm not in normal real life.
You are so sweet. You're the light. When she comes to set, she just lights up the room. So thanks for being a part. It was wonderful working with you. First time won't be the last time.
Oh,
and
we can't wait for the next one.
So people can find out what you're doing next.
Thank you guys. Yeah. So my real name is Stephanie.
Okay.
And last name's Olney, Stephanie Olney. So look out.
Look out. She's going to be doing some amazing things. Thank you so much for coming out today, for being a part of this. And now we're going to move over to Miss Nadine, AKA Deja. Deja is
Diva.
Let me just say this. So everybody played these characters that are really not too close to who they are. Okay, maybe a couple of guys, but she's really the diva all the time. So if I go anywhere with Nadine, I know I need to come dressed to the nines. Yeah, because she's like this. She goes to the grocery store like this, right? And her home is fabulous, and I just love her. Anyway, tell us about your character. How close is she to who you really are?
So when I got booked for Deja, I was like, I read the script and I'm like, perfect. This is me actually, I mean, my friends always say, Nadine, do you even own a pair of sneakers? I'm like, I wear sneakers to the gym, but wearing it out in public, growing up, I always, like dressing up, like makeup, like doing those things for myself. So I'm like, Deja fits that character. So I embodied her. And then when I went on set and I met these lovely ladies, they're looking at me like, where she's going? So when I go out with my friends, they expect me to be in these tall heels. I mean, I have 6-inch stiletto heels.
I'm saying your closet.
Because, my thing growing up, literally growing up, because I'm 5'4", I'm short. So that's the reason why I wear heels, because I'm like, I've always want to be taller. So
now, where are you from?
I'm from Jamaica, y'all.
Jamaica. I need mine.
Yeah, so I'm always going out wearing my heels. Everywhere that I go, I wear my heels. I mean, it's kind of pushing it when you say go to the supermarket. I mean, I do have flats I wear to the supermarket.
You too.
But on Cheer Mom, I mean, I really loved it. It embodies me to the fullest. And, I enjoyed it. And like Stephanie said, this is my other family, and I love you guys. And thank you, Joyce, for the opportunity. I love it.
No problem. I'm sure we'll see each other again. You're stuck with me.
Yes. She was the nice one too. She was one.
And I was the nice one.
Good in every.
That character was that
Yes.
sweet, wholesome. I wasn't the nice one. I think my character was like the catty one.
Making fun of Coach.
I was messy.
She's always messing with the coach, and I'm like, no, he's really sweet. Give him a chance.
I know.
He's gonna be
Yeah.
Making the funny
Yes,
jokes.
I'm always positive, and I'm the same way in real life. I'm always positive. You are positive. Energy to everybody.
She is,
so.
y'all. She really is.
I love it. So I think you balanced out the cheer moms because I was like loud and obnoxious and always eating my nachos and having fun. And like you were witty with the W and you were like nice and well-rounded.
Right.
And had our lovely assistant coach, Chris. I think he was a lead coach. He was the assistant coach, but he kind of stepped up and he left.
Right.
It's okay. So tell me, like, how close is this to what you do? I know what you do, but they don't know what you do. Tell them what you do.
Right. Well, I'm actually a dance teacher, choreographer. I'm the director of the Atlanta Historic Dance Company. And so I direct dancers and people all the time, not usually teens. And did get a few kicks in there, but I wasn't warmed up, so that was kind of interesting for me to be, okay, I have the acting hat on, and then it's like, oh, I'm going to do high kicks. Well, they're not that high, but that's okay. Yeah, overall, it was very close to what I do, and I absolutely loved being on this set. It wasn't just having a part and you feel this competition from the other actors. There was this wonderful camaraderie. And it was, oh, hey, girl, you've got some mascara. Let's fix that. Oh, your hair is looking crazy. Let's fix that. Let's try to do things.
Supporting each other.
And it was this wonderful feeling of family that you don't often get on set. So it was really, really fantastic.
And it was great working with you. We've been talking about working for years, so we finally got the chance to work together. And you brought a warmth to your character. The kids loved you and gravitated toward you, like naturally. Like she was like the kid mom on set for real. Like another man. And just we loved having you on set. So thanks for being.
I did bring my
over to your drunk counter.
Every time I see her now, I'm looking for the whistle.
I let my son watch the film, and you're his favorite. I like that drunk grandma.
Funny.
She's not like
I didn't bring my flatter today. I almost did though.
I really. So Grammy Tammy. You were kind of let me give some context. So when I wrote the script originally, when Patrick and I worked together, we wrote it as a short film, and then we kind of went all in and said, let's just do the whole darn thing. And there was this opportunity to add more of what really happened in his story. And so at the last minute, when we talked to him, we'll talk about this. At the last minute, I remember hitting him up to say, I need to hear all the dirt about the cheer moms. What are some of the things they did? What are some of the funny moments you had? What are some of the experiences? Because I wanted this to be authentic. Yeah, we did create kind of a fictional version of the story and took a few creative liberties, but there were some really funny people that he interacted with along the way. I don't think there was a Grammy Tammy.
I was just going to ask that.
I think we invented you because I needed more of a comedic relief. And you're a flirty granny that is hot. You're a hot granny.
Right.
Hot granny, right? And I think the drinking thing was just an added fun.
Right.
So tell me a little bit about her. And hopefully you're nothing like that in real life.
I'm actually very different. Well, no, I could say I'm flirty, definitely. Flirty, anybody out there? Anyway.
you never know. Old theater.
Never know. The drunk part, I've never been drunk and I don't drink. So that was kind of a stretch, but fun.
That was some good acting.
Yeah, played that part really well if you don't drink.
So, funniest moment for you on set. Tell me. I know there was
The
like.
funniest moment was when we were at the house at the party and we come in and I had to. Coaches up.
I could give you permission to do that. And she was like, do you want me to really? I'm like, get it.
Travis will touch you. And that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. In fact, he told me to do it harder. So You can make it count.
Later.
Make it count. Make it count.
And his side of the story, like,
Right. Right.
yeah.
Well, overall, I just wanted the audience to have an opportunity to get to know you guys personally. Be on the lookout for these ladies. They're doing amazing things in film. I'm so grateful that I had an opportunity to work with each and every one of you guys. And we'll wrap up this part of the interview, but you guys stick around because I want you to meet the real Patrick in just a minute. Okay.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to be here. I'm Patrick.
No, I'm Patrick.
Well, I mean, I'm Patrick.
No, I'm Patrick.
Actually, that's true. He is Patrick, but I'm Patrick. Okay, I'm Tim.
So, how does it feel to finally meet each other, guys?
Well, just speaking for me, it was honestly kind of like meeting myself, because the first thing I said to him was, I was totally that dad, right? Because in my work, I was stay at home a lot. My wife worked like long hours. She was a nurse. And so I did all that stuff. I was the guy at all the meetings and doing all the stuff with my kids. So that was bonded right away on that.
And I think and Tim did just such an incredible job. I mean, for years and years and years, my wife and I used to tease that no one wants to be me when you look at my life. And, seeing what Tim was able to do on screen, he just captured this role so well. I don't think anyone could have done a better job with this film.
Well, I was him. I mean, we have such a similar, background. I know you have such a cool blended family. Mine is figuratively that way because we started out very late in life doing that. So we never even thought we'd have kids, and then all of a sudden we had two, and it just, I get lumpy saying it, it changed my life. So cool.
And today we literally found out that Tim and our wives are from the same small town in Massachusetts.
Absolutely true. Who would have thunk it?
And the girls wore the same shoes.
Yes, they did. That was the universe.
So, girls, how did it feel to meet yourself?
It was crazy to meet her. I mean, I was 13, 12 when this actually happened in real life. And I mean, you really look like me when I was younger. Like, it was kind of freaky. And I was nervous to meet you. But she was really sweet, really nice, and we really hit it off. It was great.
Yeah, I was really nervous because I was like, oh, I hope I represented her in like a good way. I hope I really showed her story well in the movie. And I was just like nervous because I really wanted them to like think that I did a good job, because I just wanted to represent myself. I was like, I don't know, I just wanted a good first impression,
I love that. I love that.
There was actually another cool association. I don't know if you know this or not, but I spoke to, we got immersed in this. Like, we did competition, or at least, the choreography and all that. And I spoke to the owner of one of those facilities, and she said, oh, my husband has had no choice. He has been a part of this for the last 5 years, and I make him unload this and go do that. And so that was something I wasn't sure I could catch up on fast enough. And yet, because I talked to her and found out exactly just how intense it is and how many competitions and all that, I got immersed in it immediately. And I know you did too, Jody.
So we talked about the fun part. Let's get into the emotional story that happened. There were some moments in the film, Tim, you really knocked it out of the park. And these were real moments that I talked to the real Patrick about. The moment that you were advised to yell at your child and make an example out of her.
I think any parent who's ever coached their child, doesn't matter if they're a boy or a girl, there are difficulties in doing it. How do you separate being a coach versus being a parent? And when I was trying to get ready for this, I had no background in cheerleading. I know that's a surprise to anybody. But one of the things as I was going through and getting my certification, it talked about how, if you really want to be an effective coach, make an example of your child. Don't yell at the other children. Really single your own child out. Make sure they know you're using them as an example. And, I remember talking to Anna before the season and saying, at some point I'm probably going to single you out. It's not because you did something wrong. It's because I need the rest of the team to listen. And if I make an example of you, they're going to take that really seriously. If I'm yelling at you, everybody else is going to pay attention. And I remember it was the night, I think it was the week before a competition. And I was having to go into New York City. I had a board meeting the next day. I'm sitting there at competition. I'm in a suit and tie, and we were a hot mess. And it was not Anna's fault. But I did what the training told me to do. I yelled at Anna. And it was the first time that entire season, our first season together as coach and athlete, and she broke down in tears. And it was the most horrible experience I ever had. And I left practice, and I got on the train to New York City, and I was a mess. I was an emotional mess. And I remember I texted my wife, and then I texted Anna, and I didn't even have the words to properly apologize. And I remember she was so gracious and just sort of said, it's okay. And I knew it wasn't. It never felt, even to this day, it didn't feel okay to me. But she was so nice in trying to put it behind us. And it was one of the hardest things I had to deal with. And it was one of those, and to this day, I still remember that training. And I wish I could take the people who put that video together and just sort of say, you couldn't be more wrong. But it just has stuck with me all of these years.
So bringing it back around, how did you balance, this is going to be a short answer, how did you balance being a dad and being a coach? And what did that mean for your relationship? How did it bring you closer?
Well, I think as a result of being a coach, Anna and I couldn't have been more close. We were joined at the hip, and we still have an incredible relationship. And I think the way that worked is when we were at practice, we were coach and athlete. We couldn't be father and daughter. Every other time we were father and daughter. But when we were on the mat, it had to be coach and athlete. She couldn't be any different than any other athlete that was on that mat.
I love that. And Tim, I'll let you wrap it up. How has this experience molded you, and what things do you think you've taken from this role that you'll maybe apply in your real life? Just kind of put a pretty little bow on this and tie up the interview.
It's not so much there was anything I applied to my real life, because this is my real life, but it really is great. Sorry, it really makes me lumpy to meet other dads who feel this strongly about being present in their children's lives. It's beyond me that there are dads that are not. So whether I was a scout leader or an assistant coach or just said yes every time my son said, can we please jump on the trampoline? It's just being present. That's it. And so this just reconfirmed for me, that's the way to parent. Just be there. So that whole experience for me, the whole movie experience, that was always in the background. Yeah, you did it right. You did it okay. And then you meet a compatriot and go, man, it's so cool to meet the same kind of parent, you know?
Wow. That was beautiful. That was powerful. Any final words? If you had to sum up your experience in one word, what would it be?
Unforgettable.
How about you, Tim?
Watch this.
And what's your experience been working with Dream Empire Films with bringing all this to life?
Life-changing.
Thrilling. I mean, I really didn't know what to expect. I never thought that my life would turn into a movie and his book and everything, and it's great. Like, you casted amazing people. When y'all two met for the first time and I was able to see, I was like, they are so alike. So perfect. And then when I met you, I was like, she's perfect.
You can find Dad in a Cheerbo available on Amazon and available through Barnes & Noble online. Wonderful book, relatively inexpensive. It's a quick read. It's an emotional read. It's something that every father, every mother, every student athlete, and quite frankly, just about any parent should be reading to better understand how to connect with your child.
I am so excited to have directed this amazing piece. My name is Joyce Licorice, CEO of Dream Empire Films, here with Patrick and the other Patrick who said he was the real Patrick. You want to check out this film, Father's Day weekend. It will be streaming everywhere, but you heard it here first.